welcome to the OCAA 2022 Men's Basketball Championship, hosted right here at Humber College in the Etobicoke. It's medal day, I should say, as we get ready for the bronze medal game. Up first, the Lambton Lions take on the Redeemer Royals, two teams that lost last night. We'll look to end this tournament on a high note here. I'm Andrew Melende alongside my broadcasting partner, Zach Benoit. And Zach, to get to this tournament, you got to be a good team, right? But these teams just fell up a little bit short yesterday. How do you think this one's going to play out?
Like you said, both teams really just fell up a little bit short yesterday. You see the records there. Both teams are very, very similar. 5-4 record on the side of Redeemer, 6-3 record. The three-point shooting is kind of what edges out Lambton here in this matchup. But like you were saying, it was a really close matchup for both teams, just falling short. Really only one quarter separating the two.
Yeah, and in the case of Redeemer, really, they're down by 26, cut that lead down to 9. Their comeback bid just falling a little bit short. They obviously have some star power. Who do you like on their side?
When you look at Redeemer, you got to look no other than Foster Brown. 24 points, 12 rebounds in that last game, and it just shows he's really that key factor. 14 points on the year. He's shooting 18%, almost 19 from beyond the arc. He's a really good player to look at.
Yeah, really that offense moving through him. Not really the primary, assist man, but really he gets things started offensively. On the other side, Lambton really weren't able to get on that front foot against Humber. Kind of were following the game all game, but they got some good players as well. Who do you like?
You got to look no other than Tyrell Miller. He had 9 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. So really doing a little bit of everything on the side of Lambton. Not his typical game points-wise we normally see. He averages about 14, almost 14.5 points a game, as well as 3 assists per game. So we know how good of a player he can be, and watch for him to be impactful today.
Yeah, but a lot of these players that went up against Humber, you're not going to have your best day offensively. Chances are going against the Humber Hawks, obviously a good defensive, good two-way team rather. But it should be an interesting one here this afternoon. We have the Redeemer bench right in front of us. There's a look at the Lambton side. They're ready to go here today, Zach. Should be a feisty one, of course. Last day to earn some medal, go home on a high note. This is the way to do it.
Oh, 100%. I cannot wait. Medal day, it's a good day to be. It's almost like Sundays on tournaments.
Yeah, exactly. Not quite championship Thursday. Close enough, right?
Close enough, yeah. We'll close.
And this should be a great little appetizer. Of course, the gold medal game coming up at 8 o'clock. Will not want to miss that one. Players lining up, getting ready for the national anthem here. So we'll turn over to the sideline for that.
OCAA bronze medal matchup featuring the Redeemer Royals and the Lambton Lions. And now let's meet the starters. First for the Royals, the guard number 1, Blake Anderson. The guard number 3, Isaiah Brinkley. The guard number 10, Foster Brown. The guard number 13, Goran Veselinovic. And the guard number 22, Kian Durno. The head coach of the Royals is Jamie Girlametto. And now here are the starters for the Lambton Lions. At guard number 2, Tyrell Miller. At guard number 6, Cameron David. At guard number 7, Journey Joseph. The forward number 12, Darius Canty. And the forward number 15, Tawdry Morse. The head coach of the Lions is James Grant.
No national anthem, my apologies, just starting lineups. Looks like we're just ready to go.
Why not just jump straight into the action, right?
Why not?
It's medal day. Just gotta jump straight right into the action here, Andrew. I cannot wait. I'm excited.
Oh, so am I, Zach. And of course, we're just getting started here. Gold medal game up later, the main course here, but this promises to be a good one as well. Veselinovic and Darius Canty getting ready to line up. Canty winning that tip-off, but Foster Brown fighting for it. They're going to go right away on offense.
And like we said, watch for Foster Brown to be that impact player.
And Durno for 3! He was hot yesterday. Landon's going to come right back. Cameron David. Looking for Journey Joseph. That pass just a little too hot. That's going to be a Redeemer ball once again. Redeemer really playing like the end of that game yesterday. They were so in that one.
You got to look at it, right? The Redeemer plays off the energy from their bench, and it's like once their bench gets quiet, their energy on the court kind of falls down a little bit. So look for them to try to keep that high energy all game long.
Good ball movement here early on by the Royals. Isaiah Brinkley with it. It's Anderson now. Blake Anderson, pass off to Foster Brown. He's looking to go inside. Dribble move, spin. Good defense there, though. Anderson looking to go inside. Shot clock at 4. He makes it. 5-0 quick for the Redeemer Royals.
Yeah, last game against the St. Clair Saints, you know, Blake Anderson was another guy who had a really good game, 25 points. So him and Foster Brown, you know, they're going to be that 1-2 punch.
Morris looking to get inside on Veselinovic. He does, guarded by Durno. Force him to take a bit of a difficult shot there. Veselinovic coming up with that rebound, but Morris fighting right back for it. Ball knocked out of bounds. Good play there off, by Morris, knocking off the Royals player. It's going to stay Lambton Lions ball.
Yeah, it's a really high heads-up play by Tondre Moore. You know, he was cornered. 2 players were on him. He decided to just hit it off one of the opposing Redeemer players and just get out of bounds so he can get a new play going.
Real veteran move there. Tyrell Miller. Cameron David guarded by Durno. David looking to go inside. Double coverage, just throws up the sky hook. No good. Foster Brown the rebound over to Durno. Ken Durno looking for an option. There's Isaiah Brinkley looking to go inside. There's Veselinovic now. Spin move looking for an option. No good, the shot. It's Redeemer's first miss of the night.
Yeah, already this game has such a fast pace to it. Both teams getting really good opportunities and good looks. Unfortunately, just can't find the basket.
Canty now looking to get inside on Veselinovic. They met for the tip-off. That one touching every part of the hoop, but did not find a way in. Foster Brown looking to go end-to-end. Ball's going to be knocked away. Going to stay Royals ball, though.
You know, that defense down low has been really what Lambton dominated with last night against Humber. You know, and they're starting off here. Yes, they're down 5-0, but their defense has been, in a sense, really good so far.
How happy do you think Darius Canty is that he doesn't have to deal with Frank Mitchell for this game?
You got to be pretty happy, you know. Frank Mitchell's a really hard guy to defend, and Darius Canty, you know, he really held his own though. 25 points, 12 rebounds, went 12 of 20 from the field. So he had himself a really good night, even though he had a really tough matchup at Mitchell.
Shot clock running down. Brinkley's shot, that's blocked. Morris with the block, gets the ball back.
A big block there by Tondre Moore. He's already getting his name in this game early.
Lambton slowly getting working on offense. Miller, inside pass, down low. It's going to go the other way.
That's something you need to look out. Tyrell Miller, he's really good at making those passes. In last night's game against the Hawks, he really was just those no-look passes down low and the bullet passes he was delivering off. It was a pretty big highlight to look at.
Absolutely, a real good one for him. Veselinovic already getting checked out of this one. Now Verith coming in his place. Foster Brown looking to go inside, can't finish. Rebounded by the Lions, they're gonna go the other way. Journey Joseph leading the way. Over to Cameron David in the corner. Looking to go inside, puts up a shot, no good. Fight for the rebound, won by the Royals. Durno coming up with a nice little move to get around his man, Darius Canty. Brinkley, Anderson, the 3, no good. He was good from earlier from that exact same spot.
You got to look at it, right? That interior has been shut down, so Redeemers are really going to lean heavy on that 3 ball. We know how well Lambton shoots from beyond the arc, so you got to try to match that.
Tyrell Miller down low to Cameron David, going up for the shot, but he gets fouled. He'll shoot 2.
Right there, get the 2 shots at the free throw line. Got to try to get those, get the first point, get that 0 off the board.
Yeah, that's a good point there, Zach. 3 minutes into this game, Lambton not scoring a field goal yet. This won't quite solve that problem, but at least an opportunity to get some easy points.
Yeah, for sure. And if you look at Redeemer, you know, they've been playing so far really strong. Interior, they've been shutting down the fast break. They've been double teaming when they need to. And it's kind of been hard for Lambton to really get anything going offensively.
Yeah, pretty much the opposite start to that Redeemer game last night, but we saw you got to play a whole, you know, that whole 40-minute game. You can't just play a quarter and take the rest of the game off.
Exactly.
Brinkley getting that ball. Quick 3, that's good. Isaiah Brinkley was in foul trouble last night, but he's off to a good start here. Lambton lines the other way. Morris trying to squeeze his way inside, puts up a shot. Whistle blown. It's going to be 2 shots for him at the line.
Yeah, it's going to go back. Lambton is going to go right back to the line here to try to get some more easy points, you know. That's something you got to watch out for is those fouls, right? Once you start getting them, they start adding up. You're going to begin the bonus quicker than you think.
Yeah, 2 quick fouls for Redeemer there. Lambton still hasn't taken one. Morris getting his first free throw. conference between the referees here.
There's a little conversation between the refs there. Coach on the Redeemer might have seen something, so we want to get checked out. Refs don't see any issues with what's going on.
Morse's second free throw is good, 2 for 2 from the line. Redeemer quickly going the other way and wasting no time. Foster Brown looking for an inside lane. Isaiah Brinkley for 3, no good. Foster battling for that rebound, can't come up with it. Good pressure up here by the Redeemer Royals, playing that full court press. Miller, jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Anderson, and Redeemer's off to the races here. Nice move to his right and gets the bucket.
Anderson with the silky smooth footwork, doing a great job to get that layup down.
He's off to a great start here already. He had a good game last night.
It's the speed, right? The speed on the side of Redeemers. It seems right now to be unmatched by
Whistle
Lambton.
blown, it's gonna be a foul. Veselinovic looks like he's gonna check back into this one alongside Thrakway. Anderson coming out along with Foster Brown.
You know, if you're the side of Redeemers, this is something we saw them do in the regular season as well, is they rest their key players so that they don't get too tired over the long stretch of the 40 minutes.
Knowing when to rest your guys is a big skill by the coach. Jump shot made there. Gonna count for just 2 though. Veselinovic looking to get inside to Alvarez, wide open for 3, can't make it. Durno the rebound. We're gonna have another chance here, just 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Brinkley, Veselinovic. Inside pass to Thrakway, blocked. Alvarez thought 3, didn't go for it. Shot clock down to 4. Wide open beneath the hoop, and he gets it.
Yeah, he missed the 3-point shot, but he got down low really quickly and with a really nice move. So that's something you got to watch out on the side of Lambton. You know, they're not really scoring as much as they were yesterday. So you got to shut down on defense.
Redeemer playing some good defense to start off this one. Morse, 3-pointer, no good off the front of the hoop. Journey Joseph battling for that rebound. Whistle blown, there's gonna be a foul. I believe it's gonna be on Redeemer again. Redeemer, it's 4 quick fouls already, so no fouls left to give in this quarter. Next one will put Lambton in the bonus. Not what they wanted.
One thing we saw later on in the game against Humber with Lambton was that Lambton got very, very frustrated late in the game. You know, they weren't getting calls, they weren't getting their shots off, the plays weren't going their way. And that's something you need to kind of change here on the side of Lambton. You know, you can't get down early, because if you get down early, it's going to be really hard to kind of crawl back.
Yeah, especially in playoff time like it is now. It's not like you're going up against a team that's, you know, just struggling to get by. Like, this is a team that, you know, won a couple games to get here too. Definitely know what they're doing. This is taking a while to get back into this one. It appears that Redeemer coach Jamie Girolametto a little bit unhappy with some of the way some of these fouls have been called.
You see the Redeemer coach not really happy with the foul calls so far, and you know, it's just players that try and be extra aggressive. You know, you want to get that lead.
Yeah, Redeemer, their aggressiveness working so far on the scoreboard, but not so much in the foul department. Thrakway trapped inside, looking for a pass. Pass it out to Navarrete. Over to Veselinovic. Good ball movement here. Thrakway holds on to it. Foster Brown, is he going to go for 3? No. Shot clock down to 6. Thrakway the 3. No good. That's an air ball. It's going to be scooped up by the Lions. Coming the other way now. Journey Joseph looking for a lane to the hoop. Throws it up. Gets it, and the foul. Going to get a chance to complete the 3-point play.
And that's big on the side of Lambton. You know, try to shift some momentum their way. You know, stay positive. It's only the first quarter. You still have so much time to play with.
And Kian Durno already. Or excuse me, that's Thrakway picking up his first. But Durno, I believe, 2 fouls already on the game for him. Not what you want to see if you're a Royals fan.
Looks like 1 foul was called on the side of Lambton. I guess we might have missed that. It was down low.
Double fouls. That's what the Redeemer bench is saying. Lambton's still in good position when it comes to their fouls.
Yeah, holding strong, you know, 4 minutes, just above 4 minutes remaining in the quarter, only at 1 foul, you know. Lambton's played a really clean game. It's just kind of those fast break opportunities on the side of Redeemer. They've really just been able to capitalize.
Yeah, we've really seen that last night, especially in the Humber-Lambton game. It was really the end of Lambton in that one. Foster Brown looking to go the other way. Brackway, good ball movement here. Now we're at Foster Brown, Veselinovic. Trying to get that inside pass. Just gonna be thrown up, no good. That was Dykstra's first attempt of the game. Journey Joseph, end-to-end bucket.
That's a great play right there by Journey Joseph. You see how hard and the hustle he has right now on the court. And it was shown last night as well. So you know how much this bronze medal game means to him.
Foster Brown called for traveling there. A few too many steps. And Redeemer's gonna take a timeout here. They had that hot start, but they're allowing Lambton to come right back into this one.
And like he said, you know, when that and one happened, the momentum, you can kind of feel it shifting towards the side of Lambton, and they really took advantage of it, and they're starting to run with it. Good timeout call here by Redeemer.
Do you think it's just a matter of frustration on the part of the Royals?
I think it comes down to that, right? You got to look at the fouls, obviously. It's like the coaching staff, and some of the players, you know, haven't really been agreeing with all the fouls that have been called. So you just kind of got to be careful.
Yeah, we saw this aggressiveness from the Royals, but really they managed to keep those fouls for most of that second half in check last night. And they really should they want to get back to that play style, I should say. You know, that aggressiveness, but not over-aggressive, you know?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? They came out with a really good pace at the beginning of the quarter. You know, they weren't being too overly aggressive. They were just kind of pushing their foot on the gas pedal just enough. But it just seemed to part in the quarter, once Lambton started scoring, they felt like we need to step it up a little bit and try to play even more aggressive. And that's when the fouls kind of started racking up.
Yeah, we'll see how both teams respond coming out of the timeout here. Our time just about to expire on this 1 minute timeout. There's a look at Darius Canty. Haven't called his name out too much here yet, but you know he's going to be a factor in this one.
Oh, for sure. Like we said last night, 25 points and 12 rebounds. And that was against a Humber team that's really good at rebounding, you know, and really good defensively. So the fact that he put those numbers up, you know, I'd be kind of nervous if I was Redeemer because of what he can do. Yeah,
a lot of length on that Humber team he had to contend with. Frank Mitchell, of course, Dennis, Chambers.
Yeah, all of them.
Lambton right back on attack, an opportunity to tie the game up at 12. Foul called, it's gonna go against Lambton. Gonna go on number 24, CJ Sky. He had himself quite a good game against Humber yesterday.
Yeah, CJ Skies, he was actually one player that kind of got into foul trouble on the side of Lambton, you know? So he already gets a foul early here in the first. And try to not be too overly aggressive.
Steal attempt there by Tadre Morris. And it's gonna work. Ball's gonna go the other way on the side of Lambton.
Tadre Morris' play so far today has really impressed me, just the way of how fast and like how athletic he's been. You know, he's playing really good defensively as well, but he's getting good looks offensively that he's sinking.
We're bound to see more from him. Journey Joseph looking to get inside. Or excuse me, that's CJ Sky. Three-pointer by Van Dyke, no good.
That was a deep shot by Van Dyke, trying to extend the range a little bit.
Brackway going in for the bucket, no good. Foster Brown going after that rebound, comes up with it, he's in the corner. Isaiah Brinkley passes it off to Veselinovic. Guarded by Journey Joseph for three, that's good!
Veselinovic, what can you say, right? Defender right on top of him, he's still sinking that shot. Kind of shows the ice in the veins.
Yeah, he was a little cold yesterday from three, but we'll see if he's got a little bit more luck here this evening. Tadre Morris, shot no good. It's gonna dribble out of bounds. Redeemer basketball.
Got more substitutions here, but like you were saying, Tadre Moore, he's getting the shot. It's one we've seen him miss. I believe one or two we've seen him miss now. So hopefully it doesn't get too cold, because on the side of Lambton, ever since that timeout, it's kind of been all Redeemer.
The Redeemer finding a way to come back, extend that lead. They're up by 2 possessions now. Anderson, Foster Brown, looking to go inside. Good defense by Tadre Moore with the block, but it's gonna count as a foul. Foster Brown's gonna shoot 2.
You see that there, Moore thought it was a little bit of a push off from Brown, but no call there by the ref. Ref's gonna talk to him a little bit here. But ultimately, Foster Brown's gonna get 2 shots at the line.
A lot on the line for both these teams. Lambton just medaling once in OCAA basketball. Redeemer looking for their first medal in OCAA men's basketball.
Yeah, and like you just said, Redeemer's looking for that first medal, so you know they're going to want to play a little bit extra hard and extra aggressive. So it kind of understandably why they have the 5 fouls already, because they want to get that first medal.
They want to do it for their leaders. Well, Foster Brown in his last year of eligibility here, in his 5th and final year. So this is really a swan song as well. Ball dribbles out of bounds. Will go the other way to Redeemer. Two and a half left to go in the first quarter. This one just flying by so far. Foster Brown looking to make his move inside. Turnaround shot. He's fouled. He's going to shoot 2.
There it is, right? Now Redeemer's getting a little bit over aggressive here on offense, and that's leading to Lambton's mistakes. And the fouls, they're already up at 4, so they're 1 away from bonus.
And we saw this yesterday. When Redeemer can really get that ball movement going, get that ball inside, that's when they're at their best. Foster Brown missing his first.
And once they get into their groove, it's really hard to take them out of it, you know?
Because once they get that ball moving and going to the inside too, it also opens up those outside shooters. And we've seen Veselinovic, Anderson, Isaiah Brinkley, those guys are dangerous from 3.
Yeah, if you give them that open shot, I mean, they're going to take it 99% of the time, and they don't miss too often.
No, they do not. The timeout taken here by the Lambton Lions, a good one probably for them to take at this point.
Yeah, you know, trying to do exactly what Redeemer did to you guys just two minutes ago, you know? Try to shift that momentum back. They had it, the timeout got called, they lost it. So now they're going to try to shut down the side of Redeemer. But Redeemer, you know, they've been playing clean basketball so far. 18-9 game, and well, I don't know what really else you can say.
Yeah, I think this game is starting to get that little bit of look of, you know, kind of like a chess match. Like, okay, let's see what you got. I'll take a timeout, time to think about it. We'll see how we respond to that. And also, we have the gold medal game coming up here. 8 o'clock, Humber Hawks taking on the St. Clair Saints. Don't miss that one. Both those teams won by double digits yesterday, so it should prove to be a good one here this evening.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really good game. You know, I'm excited. I'm looking very forward to watching that game.
And also serves as a little prelude to the CCAA National Championships coming here next Friday.
Exactly. You know, you have both those teams are going to be in that tournament. Obviously, Humber hosting, so they get that free bye, but you know that's not going to stop them from wanting to win the OCAA medal.
Yeah, you don't want to go in there as a silver medal winner just as the wild card. Lambton having trouble moving that ball. I think that should have been an 8-second violation. Are they going to call it? Referee conference here. They're going to get it. Did not look like Lambton advanced that ball in time, so good call.
And you see the entire bench getting up and calling it, so maybe give a shout out to the bench for the assist right there and the 8-second call.
Yeah, we saw a couple of those yesterday called a little late, but it's all about getting the call right.
Exactly.
Foster Brown playing the role of point guard. Floor general trying to get his troops in position, going to the hoop, pass to Veselinovic, skyhook no good. Foster Brown fighting for that rebound, can't come up with it.
A nice little pass down low by Foster Brown trying to find the open man.
There's Veselinovic falling down trying to guard Morris. Three-pointer by Sky, no good. Foster Brown's gonna tip that out of bounds. It's gonna be Lions ball. 3-possession game here. Redeemer leading Lambton 18-9 in the closing stages of the first quarter.
It feels like this first quarter is kind of really just blown by. The pace has been so good from both teams.
And despite each team taking a timeout, player knocked down, whistle blown. That's going to be 2 shots for the Lions player.
Foster Brown, yeah, two fouls on Foster Brown already, so you know you can't lose him early on, so you got to get him off the court so you can have him for the later on in the game. Yeah, not the guy you want to see in foul trouble if you're a Royals fan, and Tajre Morris is going to get a chance to shoot 2. First, no good.
Either way, it's going to be a 3-possession game still coming out of these free throws. Can he make his second? He does. Cuts it down to an 8-point lead. Isaiah Brinkley quickly the other way, getting his troops in position. Hangs on to it. Anderson. Pass it back to Adeyemi. Saw him a little bit last night. Stolen coming the other way. The Lions. Tadre Morris puts it up. No good. Can't believe he missed that one.
I think on the side, you know, you're expecting Tandre Moore to pass that. It was a 2-on-1 opportunity and a really good look, but try to get the foul call.
Lions are going to try again. Journey Joseph going inside. Pass to CJ Sky. He makes it. Outweights his defenders. Good job by him.
A nice pump fake there by CJ Sky. You know, 2 defenders go up, and he just goes up clean for the nice layup.
Redeemer Royals working it around the horn. Anderson to his left. Pass over to Veselinovic. He's going to try and go inside. Knows some resistance. Fighting his way through for the layup. He makes it.
Smart play there by Veselinovic. You know, the little Rajon Rondo fake down low. I like it.
Nice little move. Journey Joseph inside. Makes the bucket. 12-14. Just over 30 seconds left to go in the first. Whistle blown on the play. Who's that going to be on? It's going to be on, yeah, it's going to be on Tadre Morris.
So like we said, Lambton now got a bunch of fouls and still 5 now. So Redeemer's going to go to the line and shoot 2 here in the bonus.
No surprise, Tadre Moore coming out of this one with his second foul, so already a little bit of foul trouble for him. So many players in foul trouble. Must be playoff time.
Heart, hustle, glory, what else can you say, right? All these guys, they want to win the hardware so bad. They'll lay it all on the line.
No basket. For a lot of these players, it's going to be their last chance to win some OCAA hardware. Last chance to really play in a really competitive environment too. So you want to end up on a high note for your career, not only for the season. We'll get another look at that CJ Sky layup.
Yeah, CJ Sky, like we said last night, it was a little bit of a struggle for him. Getting early fouls, which kept him out of the game. But here, you know, he hasn't really gone to too much of foul trouble. Stayed in the game, and he's been an impact player on the side of Lambton.
CJ Sky missing his first shot, and it's Adeyemi, Stephen Adeyemi getting called for his foul there. The native of Las Vegas, Nevada, long way from Las Vegas.
Oh, the weather outside today felt like it was Las Vegas. One of the better days we've had in a while.
Yeah, beautiful day outside. Wish I could have been outside more to enjoy it, but such is. Isaiah Brinkley now. He's enjoying it inside, I bet.
Just petition next year, you know, outdoor basketball.
Hey, I like it. We have outdoor soccer, softball, shot clock right down 3. Anderson's got to hurry up. Shot clock at 1. I don't think they were aware of how much time was left on the clock.
That's really good defensive plays by Lambton. You know, they get one more opportunity now with the shot clock stopped at 3 seconds. You can close this to either a 2-point game or excuse me, a 3-point game or a 2.
Let's see, they own 3.7 seconds, so it's a little bit of time to get something going. Let's see what they got up their sleeve. Going to Miller. Wow, he loses it out of bounds. Just under 2 seconds for Redeemer to work with now.
And the script flips on Redeemer's side. You can extend the lead here.
What do you think happens here? Quick 3 attempts?
It has to be, right? Like, only 1.7 seconds left. You know, they're probably going to try to find their best shooter.
Veselinovic, he's going to try it. Oh, off the front of the hoop, but a good look.
Like we said, you know, they look for their best shooter. Veselinovic, he's been hot today, so not a bad play by Redeemer, but, you know, they still have the 5-point lead.
Yeah, 5-point lead as we enter the end of the first quarter. Bronze medal match, Redeemer leading 20-15, 2022 OCAA Men's Basketball Championship. An already good one here to start the day, Zach.
If this is how the games are going to go today, I am excited. I'm excited to see how they end. Lambton struggled a little bit in the beginning half, and then Redeemer, you know, it kind of flipped the script. They were playing really good. They got in the foul trouble. They had to kind of take their foot off the gas. Lambton picked it right back up.
This game's got some good pace to it as well. Despite those timeouts being called, we had each team calling one. This game's just flying by.
And you mentioned it earlier, it's like a chess match. Each team is kind of seeing what the other is going to do first and trying to exploit everything they can. Like a game of chess, you don't want to overextend. You don't want to leave your king vulnerable.
And neither team leaving their king too vulnerable so far. We got to look at the Redeemer bench. Coach Jamie Girlametto working on the game plan. He's got to like what he's seen from his team so far. And we'll be throwing it to a sponsored ad by Beller Direct. Welcome back to the 2022 bronze medal match in the OCAA Men's Basketball Championship hosted by Humber College. Redeemer leading Lambton 20-15, and look at some of the stats. 0 fast break points by either side, really getting that full court press going well.
Yeah, the defense, that's been the key difference here for both sides. They've been playing strong, and like I said, no fast break points. That's huge.
Redeemer on first attack here. Shot clock running down though at 7. Brinkley looking to go inside, met with some resistance by Darius Canty. Navarrete dribble against inside his descender. Wow, just sinks that shot. Just going to count as 2 though.
Some of the big players so far in this game. Journey Joseph, 6 points and 5 rebounds. He's playing a really good game on the side of Lambton. And then Blake Anderson as well as Vasilinovic on the side of the Redeemer. They're going strong.
A tough shot made there by Tyrell Miller. Nice response by him. Back to a 5-point game. Vasilinovic looking to go inside. Had that ball knocked away. He's going to shoot 2 at the line.
This is something, if you're Lambton, you got to watch out for, the early fouls already. Don't let them rack up. Don't be overly aggressive. Put the gas on just enough where you're not stepping on it too much, but you're going at a good pace.
Already a quick foul, just not even a minute into this quarter. Vasilinovic looking to extend the lead. Can't do it with his first shot. Attempt number 2, no good as well. 0 for 2 from the line. Uncharacteristic from him. Journey Joseph looking to go in. Nice move to get around his defender. Can't finish though, wow. Tyrell Miller cleaning up the garbage though.
And right there, Tyrell Miller, getting his stamp on the game. That's his first points in his second shot only.
Redeemer right back on attack. Isaiah Brinkley wide open for 3, no good. He shot that from pretty deep. Vasilinovic right on that rebound though. Back to Brinkley. Nice move to get inside. Skyhook, and that's good. Nice little floater to get that in. Back to a 5-point lead. Redeemer leading 24-19. Minute and a half into the second. CJ Sky looking to go inside. Backs up. It's Canty now, guarded by Anderson. Gets around. Bad shot though, might have been knocked away. Tyrell Miller, 4-3, no good. Cameron David trying to keep that in bounds. Whistle blown, it's gonna be a foul. Looks like it's gonna be on Darius Canty by his reaction. And it is. It's gonna be a second foul. I guess you could put Darius Canty in a little bit of foul trouble now then. Not good pace. He's on.
I mean, you don't want him to go down in fouls in the third quarter or say the early in the fourth, He's someone you're really gonna need when it comes to that final stretch. He displayed it yesterday, and hopefully, he doesn't get any more fouls to make the coach pull him out right here.
He's really upset by this, having a discussion with the referee about that last call. Anderson makes his first free throw. Double. Looks like it's going to be boost.
Was it it might have been a technical that was called.
No, technicals are 1 free throw, so I believe it's the refs probably said that the player was had like a free path to the hoop then, so they get to keep possession after the free throws. Shot no good. Redeemer Royals battling under the hoop. That was Dykstra who missed that shot. Lions are going to get a chance to come back and cut this 7-point lead down. Royals leading 26-19. Journey Joseph playing point guard. There's Cameron David now. Guarded by Thrakway. Going to his left, fighting his way through traffic. Can't finish. Whistle blown.
Another foul on the side of Lambton. You know, it's kind of a complete 180 of what we saw here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I was just going to say, how quickly does that script flip, where we talked about the Redeemer over-aggressiveness, but now just completely the other way. Lambton's being the over-aggressive team.
I think you need to look at it like the score is going to be the thing that's coming into the equation right now. Is Lambton trying to be over-aggressive to try to run back that score, tie it up. But really, just you got to play your game. You can't overextend.
Redeemer scores here. Do you think we see another timeout called?
It wouldn't surprise me. It'd be a smart call from the coach if they do.
Shots missed by Isaiah Brinkley, so I guess we won't find out. CJ Sky, wow, great bucket as he goes flying into the padding, but gets right back up. He's obviously okay.
Nothing's going to get him out of this game.
Brinkley fouled inside, and I believe that's going to be Darius Canty's third. No, they're calling it on Journey Joseph. But Lambton already their 4th foul taken, so next one's going to send Redeemer in the bonus.
Yeah, we still have 7 minutes to go, and it's a complete 180, really. You know, 0 fouls on the side of Redeemer, 4 fouls on the side of Lambton. That's complete opposite of what we saw in the first quarter. And I guess in a way it's smart. You know, Redeemer's been like, okay, you know, we have the lead. Let's just play our game. We don't need to overextend anymore.
Isaiah Brinkley making his first. That's a good point now that Redeemer can just sit back, just kind of play their game. Well, not sit back, but, you know, they don't have to be super aggressive like they came out of this game.
Yeah, they don't need to try to be the aggressors,
exactly.
I guess what you're trying to say, you know? They can just kind of be like, let's just go down, run our plays, run the clean plays, don't try to do anything too fancy, and let's get points.
Yeah, they've been playing their game, and things have been going their way here in the second quarter. Ball almost picked off there, but CJ Sky is coming up with it, finding his way to the hoop. Can't finish. Isaiah Brinkley with the rebound. Past the timeline, there's Anderson. Outwaits Darius Canty, going inside for the layup, no good. Gets his own rebound, though. Good job following with that ball. Battle with Canty. Canty wins it. Journey Joseph now running up court. A little too much power on that one, couldn't finish. Tyrell Miller, the rebound. He's gonna fight his way through. Whistle blown. I think that foul's gonna be on Will Dykstra.
We saw it earlier, you know, going to the basket there with CJ Sky. So much power, so much passion, you know, falling down after. Just the speed he came down the court with.
And that wasn't a light fall they took it there. We heard that thud when he hit that padding.
And he got back up like it was nothing.
Exactly. Love the passion. It's playoff time after all. Battle for the ball. Darius Canty pretty much jumping on Thrakway. Jump ball, but looks like Lambton is going to be awarded possession. Morse back into the game. .6:34 left to play in the second. Redeemer leading 28-21. Bronze medal match. Journey Joseph couldn't finish, hit the bottom side of the backboard. His teammate CJ Sky there to clean it up.
I don't know if the broadcast picked it up, but I sure did. When Journey Joseph went down, he said, how is that not a foul? There's a lot of contact down low, and there was no call there on Redeemer.
Refs must have missed it. Lost there by Dykstra. Lambton coming the other way. Here's CJ Sky. We saw what moves he's got before, and a beautiful bucket there. Met with some pretty tough resistance.
Another smart timeout here on the side of Redeemer. Lambton, they're picking up steam once again, and he shuts that down. So you got to give credit where credit is due to this Redeemer head coaching staff.
Yeah, that Redeemer lead was up to 9 at one point, down to 3 here, but now you have a minute to kind of settle things down and just kind of reaffirm and reestablish your game plan.
Something to note of is how low scoring this game actually is. You know, both teams, they don't want to make that mistake where another one can just go on a run and just start stacking up the points. It's been really just precautious, really just pristine. You know, you don't want to overextend. It's only 28-25, and we're almost done the second quarter.
Yeah, do you think it's a result of the way that these teams lost yesterday, where really Humber and St. Clair both went on runs early, and that was kind of the ball game in a way?
Yeah, you know, I think it's kind of just like when they were able to take the advantages, they just took them, right? You couldn't really get anything going. You had to just kind of stop, and you couldn't, because those teams were just going on the run, and you need to play fast. Here, they're playing fast, but they're trying to be condensed.
So a lot of basketball left to be played, not only in this one, but all evening as well. Gold medal game on tap after this one at 8 o'clock. Scheduled for 8 o'clock, I should say. Royals and Lions players retaking the court. 6:04 left to play in the quarter.
Yeah, a big thing to note is that Foster Brown, he hasn't really seen action in the second quarter.
Arresting him, possibly, or maybe because he's in a little bit of foul trouble, they're keeping him off the court. Good ball movement here nonetheless. Brackway fighting his way inside. Anderson, top of the arc for 3, no good. Morse soars up to get that rebound. He's gonna come the other way. Miller puts up a 3, no good. Brackway the rebound. And that was CJ Sky. They just got 4 seconds to get it out. They do, they get past the timeline. Brackway, Anderson, Nalvarez fighting his way inside. Over to Carbonell for 3. No good. It's gonna bounce out of bounds, will be Lions ball.
One thing Redeemer is doing really well is they're shutting down Tyrell Miller. You know, he can't really get anything going. Every time he goes for a shot, the defense is on him so fast. We know how big of an impact player he is for Lambton. We highlighted him at the start of the game.
He's held scoreless in the first quarter and just 4 points on the game so far. Mind you, it has been a low-scoring game. Just about halfway through the second quarter. There's Tyrell Miller now. We just mentioned him. Trying to get through Thrakway, passes it off. Morris gets the bucket. So the assist there by Tyrell Miller. He's figuring out other ways to get it done.
Not to mention, that was also a no-look pass by Tyrell Miller. That's how you fake it the defense, right? And it just shows how good his game is when it comes to offense.
Corner 3 by Carbonell misses. Whistle blown on the play. It's gonna be 2 shots. I believe that's gonna be against Tyrell Miller. So it's a Redeemer foul for number 2. That's Jackson Thrakway.
Yeah, it's just the number 2 on the red team instead of the blue. So he's gonna sub out here. But hey, you know, that's kind of what we saw as well. Halfway through the quarter, it just seems the script flipped and the other team started getting more fouls. We're seeing it again right here while the score is now Redeemer only up by 1.
Lambton looking for their first lead of the game. Tyrell Miller passed it off at CJ Sky, or excuse me, Journey Joseph. Cameron David, shot there. Tadre Morrissey gets it. Lambton takes their first lead of the game, 29-28. Going the other way, Anderson, they're looking right back for the lead, can't finish. Following the ball, can't come up with it. Lambton with it now. Tadre Morris. For CJ Sky, down low pass to Cameron David. Journey Joseph now, pass off to David. No good. It's gonna be a blocking foul against the Royals.
You can hear Sky on the court saying, "Look what happens when we pass the ball." You know, the ball movement on Lambton, really, it's been electrifying in the second quarter here. That's kind of what fueled them to the push that they have now for the lead. They're doing everything right, getting good looks, driving the lanes properly, and they're drawing fouls, which is the big thing for me.
Yeah, that bad start where they took a few too many fouls, but since then they haven't taken any since that 4th foul. Carbonell, guarded by Sky. Long pass to Brinkley, had to leap up to get that one. Working around the horn, there's Carbonell trying to get inside on Sky. It's gonna be a jump ball. Should stay Redeemer ball though. It will.
Yeah. So again, the defense on Lambton has really locked things down here in the second quarter. It looks like a completely new team out there.
It certainly feels that way. 3:50 left to go in the second quarter. Lambton, their first lead of the game, leading 29-28. First lead change as well. Veselinovic, quick jump shot, blocked. Tyrell Miller coming the other way. Trying to fight his way through traffic, through Anderson. Ball work to the outside. There's Cameron David. Journey Joseph, mid-range jump shot. That's good.
A lot of the damage on Lambton has been coming from the mid-range or down in the paint. So if you're a Redeemer, you got to try to shut down interior more. They're doing a good job on the exterior, but interior defense has to be a little bit stronger.
Whistle blown. It's going to be a foul. 2 shots for Redeemers. They're now in the bonus. Those earlier fouls in the quarter. Finally biting Lambton in the butt here.
Hey, they went about a 4.5 minute stretch, no fouls while they had 4. So that's pretty clean basketball, and that's kind of what propelled them to get that lead.
Let's see if they can keep it clean going the rest of the way here. Leading by 3. Veselinovic trying to cut it down. He does by at least 1 for now. 31-29. Under 3.5 left to play in the half. Makes 2 after going 0 for 2 his first trip to the line. CJ Sky trying to get around his defender. Just crosses the timeline in time. Going up against Zachary Fernandez. Wasn't in the game last night. Whistle blown. It's going to go the other way to Redeemer.
It's going to be 2 shot. Oh, maybe not. It's going to be in the sidelines.
CJ Sky picking up his second. A lot of players on that Lambton side with 2 fouls already.
That's something you got to watch out for, right? You don't want these players to continue getting the fouls, especially when you have an entire half to play.
Loses the ball there. That's Fernandez, who's fresh into this one. Tyrell Miller, nice pass to Journey Joseph. A lot of contact there as he couldn't complete the bucket. And he's obviously going to head to the line for 2 shots.
You can hear it you can still hear it on the side of Redeemer, the head coach not agreeing with it. He's been very vocal all game long, you know, and it kind of shows, right? That shows how much passion he has to want to win this game as well.
Yeah, you really want a coach that fights for his team, right?
Yeah, he's for sure fighting every inch.
Foul shot by Journey Joseph, that's good. 9 points for him so far in this one. It's arguably been the Blind's best player here tonight. Makes both his shots 2 for 2. Lambton back on top by 3.
Yeah, Journey Joseph, you know, he was the guy I highlighted after the first quarter, and he's just continuing his really well-rounded play so far here in the second.
Brinkley looking to go inside. Nice bank shot to get it in. Cuts that lead back down to 1. David to Van Dyke, corner 3. Anderson tried to get there in time, couldn't do it, but the shot misses. Back outside to Tyrell Miller, looking to fight his way through, lost the ball. Anderson jumping on that one. It's gonna be a jump ball, but it will go the way of Lambton.
That's the defense, right? Lambton, you know, 2 guys, 2 sliding down to get the ball and fighting Tyrell Miller. So it shows they don't want to, they're not giving up just yet. They're just gonna play hard.
The timeout taken here. Oh man, this one's getting a little too close for comfort, wouldn't you say, Zach?
This is just a bronze medal game too. That's the thing that I need to keep reminding myself. You could really honestly think that these 2 teams are playing for gold, the way the passion they're playing for.
Well, we mentioned a little bit earlier, both these teams, Redeemer has not medaled in men's basketball in the OCAA, and Lambton just won bronze. So This one will obviously be huge for them as well to match their best. And we have the gold medal game coming up right after this, scheduled for 8 o'clock. The home Humber Hawks versus the St. Clair Saints, both winners from yesterday. And a little prologue to the national championships. Both those teams there already securing spots in nationals next Friday.
Yeah, that's a game right there you do not want to miss, because I know for a fact this place is gonna be pumped up seeing Humber taking on St. Clair, and I'm excited.
Yeah, we saw how packed the gym was just for the semifinal yesterday. Now, imagine for the final, what's that going to be like?
The final, the noise. I think if Mitchell has a clutch dunk or a put-back dunk, the place will actually explode.
The roof might never be the same.
The bleachers might break. They might need to order new bleachers for next season.
Hey, the way Frank's been playing, they might need to order a new backboard.
Backboard, net.
Yeah.
Might tear the whole thing down by the time the OCAA tournament's done.
If that happens, we got to turn around and use the backup court. We'll see. Stay tuned. Back here, 2:20 left to go in the half. Lambton still on top by 1. Devin led for much of this one. It was all Redeemer early, but Lambton, great response, especially in the last few minutes. Journey Joseph fighting his way through traffic, gets the bucket.
You got to be really impressed with Journey Joseph so far tonight. You know, he's kind of been the leading factor in the why Lambton has the lead late here in the second quarter.
Anderson telling his teammate to back off. Veselinovic wide open for 3, no good. Tyrone Miller right there for the rebound. There's Van Dyke going to the hoop, he gets the layup.
But you got to look at Anderson right there. He was full sprinting back on defense and just shows the commitment he has here.
Largest lead for Lambton. Isaiah Brinkley shoots a 3, looking to cut that lead down, makes it.
It's a big shot there by Brinkley. It's a 2-point game now here for the side of Lambton.
Cameron David over to Tyrell Miller. Thought 3 from deep, instead goes inside. Journey Joseph pump fakes, goes to Miller inside, met with a lot of resistance. Ball bounces out of bounds. Brinkley was gonna let that go thinking it was his ball, but it's gonna go the way of the Lions.
Smart play there by Miller. You know, Brinkley, you know, he thought it was a smart play, thought it was a good one, but unfortunately just a little bit too, he touched it, might have been touched at the last minute.
Whistle blown on the play, it's out of bounds. Journey Joseph for 3, that's good. Big shot there.
Journey Joseph. He's so good. He's been so good all night long. I'm kind of just running out of things to say about him.
15 points already in this one, not even at halftime. Wow, Veselinovic made that one falling down. What an impressive shot.
It's going to be a back and forth affair here. 1 minute left in the second quarter. Lambton up 3. Oh, I'm liking this.
Cameron David's 3 attempt, no good, just short. Battle for the rebound, won by Tyrell Miller. That one's picked off. Anderson coming up with it. Going up to Veselinovic, fighting his way inside. No good. Anderson right there to clean up the garbage, though. Back down to a 1-point game. Just about 30 seconds left to go in the half.
Not really a lot of fans here, but the fans that are here, they're making noise here, getting into this game.
Oh, the Redeemer fans, we saw them last night. They're a rowdy bunch, showing it off here today. Picked off there. 16 seconds left. Let's see what Redeemer could do here. Can they retake the lead? Anderson thought 3, didn't go for it. Foul called on the play. Brinkley on the ground.
2 shots here, and those fouls earlier on in the quarter are coming back and biting Lambton in the butt.
Foul on Gakira. His first, he just checked into this one. He's already going to come out.
We said it was a low-scoring game at the halfway mark here, the second quarter, and the teams, you know, they've kind of picked it up going into the third and going into half.
Still looks like it's going to be a low-scoring game unless we see a huge offensive explosion in the second half. Brinkley misses his first shot, chance to tie it up there.
It really wouldn't surprise me if we actually did see that, you know. Both teams, you know, they played really passive, really tight defense. They gave the fouls. So in the second half, it wouldn't surprise me if we saw all of them just go full out on offense.
Brinkley makes his second. Tied at 40 here, 12 seconds left to go. Lambton one last chance to take the lead before halftime. Tyrell Miller dribbling the ball. Looking to go inside, fighting his way through for the layup. He makes it, and that will do it for the first half. Lambton goes up with one possession, 42-40 in the bronze medal match of the 2022 OCAA Championship.
Yeah, and we talked about Tyrell Miller. He had a really quiet half, but right there just shows why he is an impact player for Lambton. And it has been such a good first half of basketball. Lambton up 2 as we go into the break.
Yeah, it should be an exciting second half of basketball. We're just getting started here, Zach. Gold medal game, of course, coming up right after this one. Lambton Lions on top of the Redeemer Royals, 42-40 in the bronze medal match, OCAA 2022 Men's Basketball Championship, hosted right here at Humber College in Etobicoke. Don't move, we'll be right back for the second half. Welcome back to the Hawks Nest, semifinal of the OCAA 2022 Men's Basketball Championship right here at Humber College, and Lambton leading the Redeemer Royals, or Lambton rather, leading the Redeemer Royals 42-40. And Zach, has it really been a tale of two quarters so far?
Yes, it's the fouls. That's the thing that I've noticed, and we discussed it, you know, over the break right here. Just the fouls on both sides. It's kind of really dictated who's going to be ahead and who's going to be in control of the game. When you look at the side of the Redeemers, they had that really strong first quarter, and then they kind of fell off a little bit, and then they regained, and then they fell off, and then regained, and it's the same on the side of Lambton. No two teams, like either team hasn't really been able to sustain that momentum for a full quarter.
Yeah, in the first half, we talked about this one as kind of like a chess match playing out, and really those timeouts have been so important, and they should continue to be so important as this game goes on.
Yeah, just before the half ended, you brought up the fact of that maybe both teams have a monster second half, and I can really see it happening. You know, the first half was kind of that chess match to see how each side plays, and now it's just go all out. You know, why not? It's the last quarter of the season for both teams, or last half of the season, I should say. Why not go out swinging?
Yeah, we'll see if the offense starts to pick up here a little bit. We've suspected in the first half that in the second half we could see that offensive surge start to occur here, and well, we're just a few seconds away from finding out what's going to unfold here. Bronze medal winner, just 20 minutes of game time away. 20 minutes, maybe more, we'll see. But I've not seen an overtime here yet so far, just a couple days of basketball. Redeemer Royals on the first attack here.
And you know, both sides, right? The seniors on both teams, they want to end their careers off on a high note, you know, winning a bronze.
No man wants to win it more than this man. Foster Brown. Pass off to Veselinovic, going inside. Tough shot in traffic, no good. Lambton coming the other way. Cameron Joseph playing the role of point guard. There's gonna be Cameron David to Journey Joseph. Tyrell Canty misses, but his teammate Tyrell Miller cleans up the garbage.
And Darius Canty just couldn't finish it, but you know, look out for Tyrell Miller. He could have a really good second half. We saw him pick it up late.
Foster Brown fighting through traffic to Brinkley for three. No good, air balls it. Foster Brown fights to get that rebound back, but he steps out of bounds with the ball.
Someone else to really take note of was Journey Joseph. You know, how good of a first half he had. He was kind of everywhere. He's playing really good defense and the offense, and he was just swinging on all cylinders.
Game high 15 points for him so far. Lambton looking to extend their 4-point lead. 44-40, they lead. Brinkley picks that one off. Having trouble getting it out of his own end, though. Anderson now going inside. Veselinovic. Good ball movement here. Durno to Foster Brown. Looking to go inside on Darius Canty. Nice move. Can't finish with that layup, though. A little too strong. Joseph going inside. Fouled on the way to the hoop. He'll shoot two.
Joseph got the play going, getting the rebound on the defensive side, and then he ended the play drawing that foul for 2 shots. So this was the story we saw, though. It was one team got a lot of fouls early on in the quarter. Let's see if both sides were able to kind of clean that up here.
Only Anderson's first foul of the game, so he's been keeping it clean so far. The first team foul we've seen from either side here to begin the second half. Redeemer fans got the bells out, trying to prevent Journey Joseph from making that free throw. It did not work that first time, though. Lambton lead up to 5. Journey Joseph makes his second shot. Lambton up by 6 now. That's close to their game high. Brinkley over to Durno. Durno thought about going for 3. Pass inside to Veselinovic. Blocked by Tadre Morse, but it's going to count as a foul. And Veselinovic will shoot 2. That's going to be Morse's 3rd foul, so he's in some trouble now.
Yeah, you don't want to lose a player like him. He's been all around really here this game. He got into foul trouble earlier in the first quarter, so he didn't really see a lot of action in the second, but when he's on the court, he's being a difference maker.
He's going to stay in this game for the time being, at least. Veselinovic gets that shot to fall.
More fans, you know, starting to trickle in here for that gold medal game, catching an end of a really good one here between Lambton as well as Redeemer.
They want to get the good seats. Veselinovic goes 2 for 2. Redeemer cutting that lead down to 4. Tight game all the way here. Tyrone Miller guarded by Isaiah Brinkley. Pass it off to the side, going down low to Darius Canty. Wow, great move there, but he can't finish. Brinkley now coming the other way, got plenty of space. Anderson stopped for 3, goes inside though. Looking for an option, was almost in the paint for too long. Foster Brown streaking his way inside, can't finish though, gets his own rebound. Ball turned away though, Lambton Lions are gonna come the other way.
Cameron David with the big block there.
Journey Joseph gets fouled, but he completes the field goal, so he'll shoot 1 from the line to complete the 3-point play.
That's just a good job on the side of Lambton, you know, turning defense into offense. You have Cameron David blocking the ball, they get the rebound, they do a quick outlet pass, and Journey Joseph finishing with the end one.
If Joseph makes this, they'll put him already at 20 points, so he's been having an unreal game so far. Definitely leading the way for the Lambton Lions.
This was something he couldn't do in the game against Humber, you know. He got fouls early, so yeah, he was benched for the majority of the middle quarters, but he's kept his play clean today and has shown that he's really an impact player.
If he keeps it up, he could win player of the game honors for his side. Of course, each team getting their own player of the game in these OCAA playoff matches. All right, Redeemer coming right back, down by 7. It's the largest deficit they've faced. Anderson to Durno. Foster Brown looking to go inside once again. Got some contact on the layup. He wanted the foul, won't get it. Line's coming the other way. Journey Joseph, no look pass there. Great job to get St. Journey the basket.
That was an absolute beautiful play set up there by Journey Joseph. And he made frustration maybe setting in here on the side of Redeemer.
Durno corner 3, no good. Kind of went in and out. Line's coming the other way. They got the hot hand. Up by 9, 51-42 the score. Tyrell Miller trying to get around Veselinovic. Jump shot, no good. Battle for the rebound. St. Journey cleans it up. And St. Journey didn't play much of a factor last night or earlier in this one, but making his presence known here as we got a replay that no-look pass leading to his first field goal.
That's a beautiful pass by Journey Joseph, but timeout taken here by Redeemer, and like you said, you know, we're going to see that chess match kind of still continue. Redeemer trying to shut down Lambton. Head coach, he was getting a little bit angry at the refs. You know, you hear him yelling, try to be consistent. He was getting very vocal, and he so maybe frustration all around, just setting in for the Redeemer Royals. Yeah, and this
Lambton lead just continuing to grow here, up to 11 now. So it seemed like, you know, just a couple minutes ago there was, you know, basically we're in a one-possession game, but now they're starting to run away with this one. A great time for Redeemer to take a timeout, and you got to think they got to get hot pretty soon, or else it could be the end of their medal hopes.
You know, we've seen these tight games go the distance, but Lambton right now is just, they're doing everything right coming out of that break at the halftime. They're playing the ball, passing the ball really well. They're doing, like you saw down low, Journey Joseph with the no-look pass. I mean, ball movement has been on point for them. Defense has been all around great, and they're not taking a lot of fouls, which is really good.
And we'll see how both these sides respond to this timeout. So far, these timeouts, the way they've been called, the team that's called them has really responded well coming out, but you know, the Lions have been playing like they're on a mission so far. They know what's on the line, going for that second medal in their program history.
And the Lions know what's on that line.
Foster Brown to get us started. The Royals moving the ball quickly. Durno thought 3's gonna go inside. Back to Veselinovic. Anderson now top of the arc for 3, makes it.
It's a big shot there by Blake Anderson. Gets some momentum back on the side of Redeemer. And if you're Redeemer, all you need right now is one big stop, and the momentum should be shifted back to you.
3-possession game. Lions looking to extend their lead. Darius Canty looking for a lane, trying to get inside. Couldn't find it. Journey Joseph is going to stop up for 3. He's going to miss completely. Air ball. It's going to go the other way to the Royals.
And right there, that's the big stop you needed. And just take another look there. Blake Anderson from the very top. Dropping that shot down.
And you saw how close that defender was to him, almost picking that off. Just some great timing. Journey Joseph always poking that away from Veselinovic. Great job to get his teammate, Foster Brown, working inside. Anderson now. Jump shot, no good. Veselinovic right there for the rebound, and he scores.
Veselinovic coming out of nowhere, really, going down low, getting that basket. And now, you know, Redeemer's just closing that lead, and they just got to keep having these big stops on defense.
Almost stripped away from Canty there, can't finish. Veselinovic the rebound, and they almost prevented Lambton from making it over in 8 seconds too, so some great pressure being shown here by Redeemer. Definitely back on that front foot.
That's what that timeout does, right? It's a perfectly timed timeout by the side of the Redeemer Royals. Take it, you stop the momentum, and you come out and you sink a three right away, and that just capsulates it and flips the tide.
It looks like that offensive explosion might have to wait for the second game. These teams clearly locked into that chess match, just kind of going tit for tat over here. Brinkley looking to go inside. Floater, no good. Canty's going to come up with that rebound. David guarded by Veselinovic. Just letting that shot clock run down to 10 now. Journey Joseph fighting his way. He's going to pass it back. Wide open three, and no good for St. Ernie.
Multiple big stops here by Redeemer.
Veselinovic gets that shot to fall from in close. Back within 6, 2-possession game.
Ever since that timeout, you know, it's been all Redeemer. They haven't really stopped the pace here. Lambton has just been on their heels.
And I should correct myself. They're back within 4, but still 2-possession game. Great trap there on Tyrell Miller. Can't quite get it though into finish. And that shot, the pass rather for Darius Canty, just too high through his fingertips. Redeemer's gonna go right back on offense. Gonna try and cut this down to a 1-possession game. Lambton was up by 11 at one point. Redeemer doing a great job just kind of closing this gap here. They're hungry for that bronze just as much, maybe even more so than the Lions. We'll find out who wants it more. Just under 15 minutes left to play in regulation.
Yeah, you know, Redeemer wants it because they haven't captured a medal yet here in the OCAA. They're looking for it. They want to capture it.
Durno looking for a pass. He found Brinkley. Back to Durno. He's going to go inside. Nice pass to Foster Brown down low. Great defense, though. It's going to count as a foul. CJ Sky fell down. Who's it going to be on? Appears like it's going to be on Foster Brown.
Might be on. I thought it might have been on Durno the way he grabbed Sky's
It is on
head
Durno.
there. Yeah.
That's his 3rd foul as well, so he's in some trouble.
They got really aggressive there. You saw Sky go down. He kind of grabbed him over the top of the head. So obviously there, that's going to be called a foul.
Cameron David crosses the timeline. Guarded by Isaiah Brinkley. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. He's really milking it. Nice move to his right, looking to go inside. Knocks down Thrakway. It's going to be counted as a charge. It looked like he might have hit his head there, Thrakway. He's going to be back up, though. Appears to be okay.
Smart play right there by Brackway. Takes that charge. He's going to get subbed off right here. Probably going to get looked at by the trainer just because of how hard he hit his head there. But that's a smart play by that young man.
Hey, you don't want to play around with concussions at all, any sort of head trauma. We know the dangers of that. Redeemer's going to try and cut this down to a 1-possession game once again. Carbonell is looking to go inside, back outside. Good ball movement here by the Royals. Alvarez, nice move to get inside, finishes with the layup.
That's a beautiful move to the net right there to create space for yourself to get that layup. Redeemer, they're within 2 now. It's been such a run here they've been on since that timeout has been called.
Lions just barely getting that across the timeline in 8 seconds. Good pressure here by the Royals. It's been all of them the last few minutes. Journey Joseph, mid-range shot, drains it.
Big shot there by Journey Joseph. 22 on the night for him. He's doing it all for the side of the Lions, trying to maintain this lead for them.
Durno pump fakes the 3, goes up for the shot, can't finish. Lions with the rebound, they're gonna come the other way. Tyrell Miller going in, end to end, gets fouled. He's gonna shoot 2.
And don't allow Tyrell Miller to get going. He's been a pretty big star for them all year long. But another look at the layup. That's such a beautiful move, getting to the net.
Such silky smooth, you know, the little dipsy doodle there.
The shimmy and the shake.
We could go on all day.
Yeah. Two-word adjectives to use there. Why not?
Carbonell getting called for his first foul. Tyrell Miller at the line makes his first. Lambton lead up to 5, 56-51. Just over 3 minutes left to go in the third. Misses his second. Lost rebound on that rebound. He's going to turn it around quickly. Anderson going inside. He's going to be fouled in the way of the hoop. He's going to shoot 2.
And, you know, the fouls on the side of Lambton, you know, they're starting to climb too. They started off the quarter really strong, not fouling a whole lot, but it's been a little bit of a different story here.
You know, Lambton just 1 foul left to give in this quarter. We'll see how they use it.
On the sideline beside, you saw there, Thackeray, you know, he's still trying to shake off, banging his head off the court there. I hope he's going to be okay, but he's still trying to walk it off. He went through a little bit of a concussion protocol with the trainer on the side.
Yeah, we'll see what his status is. Anderson goes 2 for 2 from the line. Redeemer down by just 3. 1 possession game. CJ Sky finding his way past Anderson. Gonna stop up. Starting to get a little rowdy in here. You're starting to hear those fans. CJ Sky looking to go inside. Foster Brown jumps up a little too early and he's able to get around him for the layup.
That's a big move on the side of Lambton. You know, they're trying to gain that lead back that they lost, and they're trying to shut down momentum on the side of Redeemer.
Redeemer trying to get their offense started here. Veselinovic trying to get around David. Here's Foster Brown. Mid-range shot, just a little too strong. CJ Sky the rebound. Great job there by Journey Joseph to finish.
Journey Joseph doesn't care how many people are guarding. He's going to go to the net every single time, and he's going to get that basket.
Foster Brown fighting his way through. He gets fouled and he finishes. He'll get a chance to complete the 3-point play. Great job there by Foster Brown, the heart and soul of this Redeemer team.
Like you said earlier, it's his final year. He wants to get that medal. He wants to have at least that medal to say, you know, he accomplished that in his final year here with the Redeemer Royals.
A bucket here would cut this down to 4 points. Redeemer's going to be hanging around no matter what coming into this 4th quarter. He makes it.
Just a 4-point game, you know, 2 possession. Like you said, it's a chess match. Nobody wants to make that wrong move.
Should mention as well, that was CJ Sky's 3rd foul, so he's in some trouble as well. Each team, no fouls left to give this quarter. The foul by each team will send the other into the bonus. Journey Joseph fighting his way through. He loses it. There's Veselinovic coming up with it. Nice move, passed it over. Now Vrith tries to go inside. Back out to Carbonell. Veselinovic is going to stop up quickly for 3. Can't get that one to go. Lions coming the other way. Chance to extend their lead. Van Dyke's 3, no good. Veselinovic gets that rebound. Stripped away, though, by Journey Joseph. Whose ball is it going to be? It's going to stay Lions' ball. Great heads-up play there by Journey Joseph.
Journey Joseph, he's that sneaky player. You know, he got behind the players on the side of Redeemer, and he picked his pocket, and it's ultimately leads to possession on the baseline.
And he's going to take a much-deserved rest here. 24 points already on the game for him.
Yeah, he's really done it all, right? You got to give him a break, and you need, on the side of the Lambton Lions, you got to give him some support.
Minute and a half left to go in the third. Shot clock running down at 6. Tyrell Miller going inside for the bucket.
He's had a quiet day, but when he scores, he's making a big impact. It's important buckets.
Isaiah Brinkley loses it. Lions come back the other way. They lose it. Anderson coming up with it. Redeemer right back on attack. Carbonell going inside. Stops up by the foul line. Makes the bucket. Just over a minute left to go in the third. Lambton up by 4. It's a 62-58 game. Redeemer fans starting to get loud again, trying to hype up their team. Cameron David's shot just a bit too strong. Falling down for that rebound. I think that's CJ Sky. It's going to come the other way, though. Here comes Brinkley going up. He gets blocked. Foul called in the play, though. He's going to shoot 2 from the line.
Just look, the little stop up right there on the free throw line. Beautiful shot, just sinking it right in. You know, Redeemer, they're trying to get that momentum back. They're doing a really good job of it here. They, in my opinion, they've gained it. You know, Lions are playing on their heels right now. They're doing just enough to keep the lead, but Redeemer is really pushing the pace.
Isaiah Brinkley, native of Rochester, New York, not too far away from here. A lot closer than Las Vegas, Nevada, I can tell you that. Makes his first. This is shaping up to be quite the fourth quarter coming up. Can't wait for that one. Brinkley's second free throw. It's up and good. Down to just a 2-point game. Lambton leading 62-60.
This is one of those games, you know, we could potentially see overtime with how well these two teams are playing.
Lions trying frantically to get something going on offense. Great job there by Brinkley to strip him. Running up with the ball. Nice move to get to the hoop. Whistle blown, no foul called though. Jamie Girolametto, Redeemer head coach, really wanted one there. He said his player was pushed.
Might have been a push, or he might have smacked his hand when he was going up for the layup, but it sounded, from our point of view anyway, it was just all ball.
About an 11-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Nice pass there to Anderson. We're at a tie game, 62-all with under 30 seconds left to play in the third.
And just look at this, Redeemer has the full court press going on. They're really trying to push the pace here.
Almost had Van Dyke trapped in the corner. Trying to skip the ball from CJ Sky. Foul called. It's gonna be back and forth. It's gonna be Royals ball.
Look at how different the game has gone right now with the Redeemers really pushing the pace. I'm kind of speechless in a way. You know, it's flipped on its head. At the start of the third quarter, it was all Lambton. You know, you didn't see anything going the way of the Royals, but now everything is going their way. They're playing fantastic basketball.
An 11-point lead, a race to nothing. Great job by the Royals these last few minutes. Really clampering down. Foster Brown trying to go inside, gets the ball stripped. Here comes CJ Sky. 2 seconds left to go. Enough time left for the shot. There is Van Dyke's three. No good. That would have been absolutely huge, but he can't come up with it.
That would have been a huge momentum swing if it did go in, but ultimately, you know, if you're a Redeemer, you got to be happy going into this fourth quarter with the way you ended that third off. They were down 11, like you said, and they came back and they've tied it. Oh, this is going to be a game. This is going to go down to the wire, Andrew.
Yeah, just a couple minutes left until this fourth quarter, and both these teams, nothing separating them at the moment. 62-all. And we will take a quick break from our sponsor. Stick around, fourth quarter coming up. Welcome back to the Hawks Nest. Bronze medal match of the 2022 OCAA Men's Basketball Tournament. Redeemer Royals, Lambton Lions in a draw here, at least coming into the fourth quarter, 62-all. Zach, we're going to look at the stat sheet. What do you see that catches your eye?
Something that's really surprising to me is how well Redeemer's doing at passing the ball and spreading out the scoring. 3 players tied for 15 points apiece. While on the side of Lambton, it's really just been the Journey Joseph show. 24 points, and the next closest is 11. It's Tyrell Williams and CJ Skies. So, I mean, if I'm Lambton, you got to start passing the ball around, and I think that's what Redeemer's picked up. It's really just been the Journey Joseph show.
Yeah, and you look at the Redeemer side, I mean, all their starters, at least 2 assists. So everyone getting in on that ball movement, everyone getting in on, you know, who's the open player. You know, that's what they're really looking at. Kind of reminds me of what the Toronto Raptors have going on now with their players.
it's just they're doing a really good job just separating the play. You know, you don't know who's going to score or it's going to be for the side of the Redeemers. But on Lambton, you know they're going to be leaning on Journey Joseph. You know that Tyrell Miller is going to be that backup option. So it's like you need to kind of separate the scoring a little bit. And one guy, who's really struggled, Darius Canty, he's back on the court here in the fourth. He hasn't got a point yet. It's been a really big struggle for him all game long. They've been locking him down.
Yeah, they've been playing him so tough. It's been playing so tough. Or the Royals, rather, have been playing so tough defensively against Darius Canty. Not playing with the swagger he had yesterday against Humber, and Frank Mitchell can tell you that much.
It's kind of surprising, right? You'd think yesterday he would be on lockdown a lot more than he is today. It's been tough, though, as well, because he's been in foul trouble all game long.
Yeah, that's probably a big part of it. Shot there misses. Redeemer, chance to take that lead back. They haven't had it in a while.
Redeemer just has all the momentum in the world right now. Lambton needs to figure out a way to shut that down.
Yeah, let's see what either side can do about it. Anderson fighting his way through. He hits the bottom part of the backboard, but he's fouled. He's going to shoot two.
And that's the thing, right? You can't give these early fouls up, especially in a game this tight, because it's going to come down to free throws later on.
Yeah, that's a game you do not want to get involved in, especially on the losing end.
Tondre Moore, that's his fourth foul, or this early in the fourth quarter. That's huge. He needs to be careful here.
Looks like he's going to stay in this one, but yeah, he's really got to watch those hands at this point. Second shot misses.
They're up one. Redeemer has retaken the lead 63-62.
Cameron David passes it out to Tyrell Miller. Doesn't go for the three. Darius Canty stops up from mid-range. No good for that long two.
And he's someone you got to get going, right? You got to find a way to get him on the board here in the fourth.
Durno passes it out. Blake Anderson, mid-range, no good. Here come the Lions. Chance to retake that lead. Journey Joseph, the three, no good. That would have been huge. Foster Brown racing up court. Here's Isaiah Brinkley going for the layup. That one's partially blocked. It's going to stay Redeemer ball, though.
That's a great play there, picking up there by Cameron David, picking up the defense there for the side of Lambton. They're down one here. It's a really close game. You got to be careful of fouls, especially since you're in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, fouls, you said, could play a big part in the closing moments of these games. Or this game, rather. Durno going for a layup, can't finish. Tyrell Miller racing inside, can't get that one to go. Royals come the other way, whistle blown. What's the call going to be? Darius Canty getting called for his third.
Third or his fourth. Canty needs to be careful.
That's going to be his third.
Yeah. He needs to be careful here. He's struggled all game long. You got to try to find a way to flip that script.
And like you said before, he hasn't scored yet. So when you see those three fouls right beside the 0 points, that's a tough one to swallow. Blake Anderson getting things started. Royals just working it around, looking for that open man like they have all game long. Foster Brown, spin move. Durno, two men right on him as he attempted that three, or pump faked rather. Isaiah Brinkley, long two, he makes it.
Brinkley is really starting to turn his game up. 15 points, he's one of the three, he has now 17.
Cameron David waiting. Lambton's been liking to milk that shot clock. I don't know if that's really been working for them. Tondre going inside, that's good. Tondre Moore, it's a big bucket for him. He's in some serious foul trouble. One more foul, he's out of the game.
He needs to be careful. They're down one here is Lambton.
Nalverth fighting his way through, a bit of a bad shot. Oh, he gets elbowed in the face. Darius Canty. Looks like he's gonna get called for a foul there.
You see there, the coach is hopping up so fast to hold the bench back, but that's a high elbow. It's a dangerous play. That might be the end of Darius Cantig's night.
Yeah, he can't believe it. We'll get another look at that one.
And you see him, he gets the rebound and he just goes back.
Oh. Navarrete, he's okay. He was right back up. Might be bleeding a little bit, but we saw a smile on his face. He knew he took one for the team there.
Yes, this is going to be a big call here from the refs because Canty, we know if he's in the game, he's really impactful down low with the rebounds, and you saw it right there. But
yeah, right now they're saying on the scoreboard it says number 12, Canty's getting called for his 4th foul. Referee's making it official.
It's 4th personal, and you got to think, right, with this much time left in the game, he's going to be on the bench, right?
Yeah, the factor he's been in the game, like, no disrespect him, but he just hasn't played well all evening long. You could see the frustration from him on the sideline.
Yeah, especially in the game this tight, right? You want to be able to help your team. You want to be able to contribute. And he has been on the rebounds. He's been a really big factor when it comes to rebounding. It's just the points have been the thing that's been struggling so much for him. But if you're the side of Lambton, now it's that you got to have that next guy up mentality. One of your best players is down. Somebody else needs to step up and fill in.
Yeah, Journey Joseph can't be doing all the work. It's been really the Journey Joseph show from the Lions. We saw a lot of other players really stepping up yesterday in that semifinal matchup. CJ Sky had himself a great game, but so far the supporting cast just hasn't stepped up as much as you'd like if you're a Lions fan.
Yeah, CJ Sky, he's been really the only one off the bench that's been stepping up, but he's kind of just been another starter, that, Having Canty out all game, CJ Sky is filled in.
Navarrete makes his first free throw. Redeemer on top, 66-64.
Hey, Andrew, you did say this game was going to get scrappy there in the 4th quarter. It's living up to that hype.
I didn't think we'd see many elbows thrown, but here we are.
Yeah, too bad basketball doesn't have, the penalty box. 2 minutes for elbowing, 2 minutes for,
I believe slam ball had a penalty box. You remember slam ball?
I do, actually. it's been a while since I've heard of that, but yeah, I'd hear it. I remember that.
I would kill for a gym with those trampolines. That just looks like so much fun.
You get the street basketball scene going. No fouls, just play.
Hey, let's do it. Or call your own fouls even. I'd be for that.
Exactly. Why not, right?
Anderson, the handoff to Brinkley. Shot clock running down. He's going to take a long 3. No good off the front of the hoop. Lions come back the other way. Pass there from Morris. He needed that one.
You gotta look at
13 points for him.
You gotta look at Miller again, though. That bullet pass down low. That's his game. He's so good when it comes to passing the ball.
Working around the horn here are the Royals. Foster Brown now inside, looking for a lane. That's Brinkley. Gets that floater to go.
It's a 2-point game here, and it's going to be a close one to the very, very end.
Who's going to blink first? That's the big question. Morse, spin move, trying to get inside. Wow, what a bucket by Tandre Morse.
Tandre Morse, the spin move, and then the nice little Euro step to finish it off. What a nice drive to the basket there by the young man.
Durno back to the middle. There's Brinkley. Foster Brown racing inside. Goes for the layup. He gets it to go. Extra 2-point lead for the Royals.
It's just going back and forth. The teams are just trading blows each. And if you're the side of Lambton, you need to score. You need one stop.
As it's turning into a title fight, just going punch for punch. Who's going to be the last one standing here for bronze? David, pass up to Morse. Wide open, corner 3, no good. Brinkley the rebound. It's going to come up court. Good ball movement here by the Royals. We've seen that all game long. Veselinovic, spin move, he's fouled, he gets the bucket. Chance to complete the 3-point play.
I said at the start of the game is when this Royals bench gets into it, it's so hard to take out the starting 5, man. The energy that's on the court gets felt by Redeemer, and it's showing right now. They're going on a run.
And the Lions taking a big timeout here. They're already up to 14 fouls, so no fouls left to give for them. Royals haven't fouls at all this quarter.
They're playing a great quarter all around, really. And on the side of Lambton, you know, you're trying to take a play out of the Royals' book. Just call a timeout, maybe get momentum shifted to your side. It's still a really reasonable game, you know? 68-72. It's not like it's completely out of reach for the side of Lambton, but with the energy and the momentum that the Royals have right now, I would be a little bit scared.
Yeah, the way they've been going, it looks like they've just been men on a mission here, and Lambton have to do a little bit of soul searching now if they want to come away with some hard way. Should also mention Cameron David, that was his 4th foul, so another player for the Lions in some serious foul trouble here. We got another look at that last bucket, plus the foul for Veselinovic, and he's loving it.
He's getting into it. You can see Foster Brown hyping him up right there as well. It's going to be a good end to this one. You know, I'm looking forward to it. We have just over 5 minutes left to go in the bronze game, and it's going to be a good finish.
This one living up to every bit of the hype coming into this one. These two teams, we knew they were going to be hungry after losing their opening game of the Final Four last night, but chance to go home happy here, take home some hardware. And oh boy, it's going to be a finish.
Yeah, for sure. The side of Lambton, this kind of similar thing happened to you late in the game against Humber. You started getting frustrated. The calls did not start going your way. So now you really need to grit down, and instead of just kind of turning over, you got to fight. You need to put a little bit of pressure back onto the Royals.
Goran Veselinovic. His free throw, that's good.
5 points is the lead now for the Royals.
It's been quite the defensive affair here. Tadre Morris playing with 4 fouls. The handoff to Tyrell Miller. Cameron David, another man with 4 fouls. CJ Sky, wide open for the corner 3, no good. Brinkley picks that one up. He's gonna come back up court. Foster Brown. Handoff to Durno. Good ball movement here once again.
That's what they're known for.
Looking for any option they can get. Brinkley the 3, no. Completely airballs it way long. It's gonna go the other way to Lambton.
You know, there's not many Royals fans in the stands, but if that 3 sank, I think the building kind of would have felt that rumble a little bit. They're being really loud, they're being really rowdy, the bench is feeding off of it, and the guys on the court are feeding off of the energy the bench is giving them.
Yeah, luckily Humber College is built on some stable ground here, so no chance of this building coming down. CJ Sky trying to get inside, and Veselinovic goes for a run. Wide open 3, Journey Joseph.
And that's the guy you need to look to, Journey Joseph. He's had a quiet 4th quarter, but he's getting it going here.
Foster Brown going inside, knocks down his man. It's gonna be a charge. CJ Sky loving it.
There you go, right? A little bit of momentum going to the way of the Lambton Lions. It's a big play right there by CJ Sky.
We'll get another look at that 3-pointer by Journey Joseph, and that's Foster Brown's 4th foul. He's quietly gone into some foul trouble here this evening.
Yeah, Journey Joseph, 27 points on the night right now. He is playing absolutely insane basketball.
Yeah, I don't think we're too far away from him scoring 30.
The way this one's going, it would not surprise me.
There he is, Journey Joseph looking to go inside. Pass it out. Tadre Morris for 3, no good. Brinkley hops on that one quickly.
And if you're Lambton, you need a stop right here. You need the stop, and you need to get back on offense.
The handoff to Foster Brown. Goes to Durno. Brown again is going to spin. Backs up, jump shot, no good. Grabbed by Tadre Morris.
It's a big rebound right there. Like I said, to stop, now you need the basket.
Chance to tie it or take the lead even. That one's going to be picked off though. Durno in a battle for the ball. He loses it. Journey Joseph coming up with it. Tyrell Miller for the lead, no. Brinkley's gonna come the other way. Big offensive possession here for Redeemer. Brinkley's gonna go to the hoop. Can't get the finish, in and out. Wow. Can't believe that one didn't go in.
The basketball gods want this game to be close.
Clearly. Cameron David stops up. Foul called on the play. It's gonna go on Isaiah Brinkley.
And I believe that's the third of the quarter for Redeemer. So now they need to start being careful here.
Yeah, they've quickly racked up 3 fouls here. Isaiah Brinkley, that's his third of the game. So in a little bit of foul trouble here now. Journey Joseph going inside, can't get that bucket to go. He's gonna be fouled though.
That's back-to-back fouls right there.
Yeah, if you're a Redeemer, you gotta clean that up.
I believe it's Brinkley once again.
Yeah, he's at his 4th. Durno's at 3.
Right now,
Yeah.
next foul puts both teams into the bonus. And the thing you need to look at, Lambton's been at 4 for almost about half of the quarter now. So they've been really shutting it down, playing clean basketball.
Tadre Morris can't get that shot to go. Journey Joseph right there for the rebound. He finishes it. We're tied at 73 with just over 3 left to go in the 4th.
Who else but Journey Joseph coming in clutch when his team needs him right now. If you're side Lambton, the stop here is huge.
Durno now. Let's see what he can do. Brinkley wide open for 3. What can he do? No. Tadre Morris jumps up for that rebound. Under 3 left to go. Lambton chance to take back the lead.
Redeemer had all the momentum here in the early halves of this fourth quarter, but Lambton has made it their mission to pull this one back.
Morris can't get it to go, and they just got over the timeline in time, I should mention, for the 8-second rule. Isaiah Brinkley going inside. Might have been some contact there. Appears that Redeemer will hang on to possession.
It looks like when he went up for the shot, it tipped off the fingertips of one of the Lions players and actually hit the back clock right there. So Redeemer picks up possession of the ball in a really good spot here to get the lead here in the game.
Yeah, big break for the Royals.
2 minutes and 29 seconds until the bronze medal winner is finally found.
It might as well be overtime at this point. You got to play it like one. Foster Brown. No, he can't get that one to go. Wow. Some bad luck in close to the hoop for Redeemer lately. Cameron David, guarded by Brinkley, gets his move, gets that ball tapped away. Some players falling down. It's going to stay Lambton ball. Royals don't like it. No, it's going to go the other way. They'll get the call. Veselinovic checking back into this one. Who's coming out? Appears it's going to be Nalvarez.
So you got to be careful right here on both sides. You know, one player on the side of Lambton at 4 fouls, 2 on the side of the Redeemers here. So you got to be careful. You got to play precision basketball right now.
Redeemer back on offense. Some great ball movement here. Anderson caught in the corner. Shot clock's down at 10. Foster Brown looking for a lane inside Veselinovic. Off-balance shot, no good. Fight for the rebound. CJ Sky is going to go up the other end. Nice move to the hoop. He's going to get fouled on the way. He's going to shoot 2 from the line.
That will put them in the bonus as well. So any fouls that Redeemer gets now for the rest of the quarter, it's going to be free throws.
Redeemer taking this second. Their coach, Gio Lametto, to get a little conference going on here, a little unofficial conference.
Lambton's going to do the same thing here. I believe Brinkley, that will be his 5th and final. He's fouled out of this game. That's a big player out for the side of the Redeemers, yeah, especially if this goes overtime.
Yeah, he's been such a big part of that offense in their transition game as well, so he will be dearly missed by his Royals teammates. And each team still with 2 timeouts left. No fouls left to give. It's going to be an interesting final minute 43. Just over 100 seconds left to go.
You can kind of feel the intensity right now in the building between the 2 teams. Like we said, it's a chess match. And right now, nobody wants to make that mistake.
CJ Sky gives the Lambton Lions the lead.
CJ Sky, the first-year player to Scarborough, Ontario. Doing everything he can possibly.
Goes 2 for 2. 75-73. Took a while for the game clock to get going again. So a few extra seconds. Who's going to be the beneficiary of that? Foster Brown looking to go inside. Navarrete was open for three, didn't pull the trigger. He's in the paint, no. CJ Sky gets that rebound.
And that's the side right of Lambton. They've really shut down the interior looks. The Redeemers have not been able to get it inside, and it's been hard for them to get any points.
Lions shot clock down at 10. Journey Joseph, he's been red hot all game. Guarded by Anderson, goes long the other way. CJ Sky, he's open for three. No good. Miller fighting for that rebound, comes up with it. A big one there. Cameron David calls a play. Goes up, was looking for the alley-oop for Morris, couldn't get it, but he comes up with the ball anyways. Shot clock down to 5. CJ Sky fighting his way through. Cameron David for three, makes it as the shot clock expires.
And listen
Lions
to this.
up by 5.
Listen to this place erupt. You didn't think there'd be a lot of Lions fans here, but oh man, they're hiding.
Oh man, they are making themselves felt here as we get another look at that wonderful three there. Cameron David. Could you get any more of the clutch than that, Zach?
I don't know if you can. What a game that we have right now between these two teams. It has been an absolute chess match. They're throwing punches back and forth. Oh man, Redeemers, this is another big timeout called by the head coach. Try to shut down that momentum. It's worked for him 3 times already here in the game. You got time left, but oh man, what a game we have. And this is just the bronze medal game.
Yeah, still another one left to go. 8 o'clock, the gold medal game is scheduled. Humber Hawks, St. Clair Saints, 2 teams. They've already punched their tickets to the CCAA Men's Basketball National Championships right here at Humber College, starting next Friday. But these 2 teams in a tight one here, battling for that last chance for hardware. Redeemer looking for their first medal in OCAA Men's Basketball. Lambton, they've gotten bronze before. They're looking for their second, a huge match for both teams.
That shot right there by Cameron Davis, that was his 4 points on the night. But look at Journey Joseph, 29 points on the night. He is absolutely feasting on Redeemer right now.
46.7 left to go in regulation time. Redeemer ever needed a bucket, they needed it now. They need it yesterday.
On the side of Redeemer, you've called the timeout now. Now is the time to get the basket and get a quick stop. You know they're going to be playing the clock, so you're going to have to try to shut it down as fast as possible.
Let's see where they go. Ball knocked away by Morris. It's going to stay Redeemer ball, though. Didn't waste any time, really. Redeemer still with 1 timeout. Lambton Lions with 2 left to go. Neither team with a foul left to give. Veselinovic. Pass it off to Anderson. That shot clock running down. It's at 6. He falls down. Foster Brown's going to have to get a shot quickly. Off the front of the hoop. Couldn't finish. Foster Brown, not usually known for his 3-point ability. Had to kind of rush one there. 10-second difference shot clock, game clock. Lambton's just going to waste time. Navarrete knew what he had to do there and quickly fouled Cameron David.
I believe it was a foul on the ground, so it's only going to be the 2 shots. It's not going to be a shooting foul, which would have resulted in 3.
That's the right call.
I was about to say, before the Redeemer fans started getting noise, this place got so quiet, you could hear a pin drop almost, but Redeemer, just kind of wanted to cancel that out.
6-point game. Big free throw here, a chance to make it a 3-possession ball game. Cameron David does it. Redeemer's got to get in gear now. Need a bucket here quickly. Navarrete, that touches every part of the hoop but sinks it in. Timeout taken by Lambton, surprisingly. I guess wanting to get things set, wanting to know what the game plan is here with just 17.2 seconds left to go in the game.
They're up 5. They know now that it's going to be that free throw kind of finish, but it's how do you want to play this defense out, right? You know that Redeemers are going to want to go for the 3. It's going to be the hardest shot, but it's also going to be the one that's going to be the most helpful to them. So what are you going to do if you're the Redeemer Royals right now?
Yeah, if you're a Redeemer, the plan is just foul, hope they miss their shot, and quick shots. I think that last one there, they took a little bit too much time to get their offense going, but so not over by a long stretch, just a 5-point game. Not much in basketball.
What a game, right? Like, it's just been back and forth, non-stop action. Like I said, it's only the bronze medal game. 8 p.m., the gold medal game is on, and I cannot wait.
Should be a great one here this evening. Both those teams, such great seasons. Humber Hawks, undefeated on the year, have not lost yet. They got home court advantage, too. Should be a fun one. You know St. Clair's going to want to spoil that.
Yeah, they're going to want to take that momentum into nationals, right? They already punched their ticket to go play in the CCAA National Championship. So get a little bit of the edge on the Humber Hawks and a little bit of a momentum on their side.
Yeah, and of course, they're coming right back here to the Hawks Nest for those nationals. So you want to get yourself a little bit more familiar with your environment, with your setting.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I guess that's somewhat of an advantage to St. Clair. They've played in this building. They understand what it's like to play with the noise that the fans give.
Fans starting to come in for that gold medal match. Under an hour away from that. Redeemer taking that little extra second to foul. Probably came a little later than the coach would have wanted.
And like we said, right, it's going to come down to the free throw. That's going to be the name of the game right now. 5-point lead for Lambton.
And that's Durno's 4th foul. Anderson, Vislanovic, and Nalvareth, they're going to be the ones that are going to be the ones that have to foul. Foster Brown and Durno can't afford it. 6-point game. Big free throw here by Miller. Misses a second, keeps it at a 2-possession ball game. Royals got to do something here quickly. Foster Brown awaits his defender. 4-3, no. And that will just about do it. Battle there for the ball. Whistle blown, but 1.5 seconds left to go. I think I can say it now. Lambton Lions, OCAA bronze medal winners.
1.5 left, and you got to give it to them, right? They played everything that they could out on the court today. They played a fantastic game. There was times and stretches where, you know, they were kind of giving away the game a bit, but other than that, they played phenomenal. They really, you know, held it down on that stretch run.
And who's at the line? Journey Joseph, a chance to go to 30 points right now. He's been their MVP all game long. He's gonna have to wait for the next shot to get to 30.
And you see the players on the court, his teammates joking around saying 3-0, 30. You're close, get it.
He missed that first one on purpose. Yeah. Makes a second, there he goes. 30 points, Journey Joseph. Royals will just dribble at the clock. Navrat, the circus shot, can't make it. Lambton Lions are going home with the bronze medal.
Like you said, your OCAA bronze medalist will be the Lambton Lions. And a big congratulations to all of those guys there.
Second medal ever for them in OCAA men's basketball. Big moment for this program. Redeemer, they've come up so close so many times before in the OCAA to medals, and once again just fall a little bit short, but it wasn't from a lack of effort.
Yeah, they play, you know, you got to give it credit to the side of Redeemer, right? They played a phenomenal first half, and it was just the small mistakes in that second half that really just kind of costed them at the end. But, you know, hats off to them. They played a great game. It was a chess match through and through.
Yeah, and at points in that second half, it really looked like they were going to capture it. They just needed to, you know, kind of keep things going, but for whatever reason, just Lambton came back, and they had a strong fourth quarter themselves, really locked it in. But really, both these sides should feel proud of the games they played.
Yeah, it was a great one. And
number 3, Isaiah Brinkley.
Isaiah Brinkley, winning player of the game.
Yeah, see, he was hitting shots all over the court, really. Like, there's, in my mind, there's nobody else you can really give it to. But Brinkley just had a phenomenal game for the side of Redeemer. Unfortunately, he did end up fouling out.
Yeah, fouled out, but did have a tremendous game. Was all over the court, offensively and defensively.
And
we'll turn over to the PA.
For the Lambton Lions is number 7, Journey Joseph.
And who else but Journey Joseph right there, deserving 30 points on the night.
Yeah,
phenomenal.
We called this basically in the second quarter.
And you're seeing it right there. Their first medal since 2016. Your 2022 bronze medalist.
And now we would like to announce the 2022 OCAA Men's Basketball Championship All-Star from the bronze medal winning Lambton Lions is number 7, Journey Joseph.
And once again, who else but Journey Joseph, right? He's a phenomenal player.
No surprise there.
And now I'd like to call upon Eric Savage and Ray Chateau to present the bronze medals. And now your 2022 OCAA Men's Basketball bronze medalists, the Lambton Lions. Number 1, Bianungu Gakura. Number 2, Tyrell Miller. Number 3, Hercules Santarini. Number 4, Mikey Reynolds. Number 5, Adam Kislinski. Number 6, Cameron David. Number 7, Journey Joseph. Number 9, Jaheim Foster. Number 10, Simba Kativu. Number 12, Darius Canty. Number 15, Tadre Morris. Number 20, Austin Thomas. Number 22, Tyler Van Dyke. Number 24, CJ Sky. Number 25, Carter Donegan. And for the coaches, head coach James Grant. The assistant coaches Keith Congasung and Joe Spadafora. And team managers Jesse Stewart and Brian Chu. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2022 bronze medalists, the Lambton Lions.
All right, a great evening of basketball, and we're only halfway done, Zach. Lambton Lions getting awarded their bronze medal, second medal in program history. There's a look at Journey Joseph, the MVP for his team tonight, and really the MVP of both sides.
Yeah, you know, 30-point performance. What else can you really say about that? He was the anchor for the Lambton Lions, and it was such a good bronze medal game. And like you said, we're not done yet. We still have a gold medal game, Andrew.
And half an hour time, the Humber Hawks already taking the court, but half an hour gold medal match is scheduled. Humber Hawks, St. Clair Saints. Both these teams already have their tickets punched for that national championship, but we'll see you in half an hour for that gold medal game on the line. Andrew Milani and Zach Benoit on the call. For the rest of us, for all of us here at HSN, thank you for joining us, and see you for the gold medal match.